Hello everybody, how you doing this afternoon? I'm dressing up short ribs along with the back ribs. I'm gonna show you how to prepare this. As you guys know, the membrane on the back gotta come off. Since they're beef ribs, you can leave them on, but for this experiment, I went on and took them off anyways. I'm gonna be smoking these ribs for about at least 5-6 hours. This is a big piece of meat. We are gonna season this one with a little bit of salt lick garlic dry rub, and the back rib we're gonna be seasoning again, I guess with the same one. First thing you want to do is you want to rub them with a little olive oil. You can use mustard, you can use anything else, just something that is going to be able to have the rub stick to the meat. A little rub on it. I'm using olive oil, as you guys can see. It's going to help me keep my rub in the meat, on the meat. I guess you can do it both ways. On the back, you don't really need this that much because you got the membrane anyways, the one part of the one we took off. But we're still going to go ahead and heat it up a little bit with this olive oil. Let me show you the one I'm using. Can you see that? Yeah, this is a nice piece of meat. Kayla, get over here. I'm recording. Oh my goodness. Trim some of the fat off. Something you gotta do. Make sure you don't have that on your meat. And be generous with it. Don't be shy with it. Be generous when you put this rub on it. Again, this is gonna sit for about 30-45 minutes before I put it on the pit. And I'm gonna be smoking this about 250-275 degrees on the pit for about, like I said, I'm smoking for about 3 hours, and then I'm gonna wrap it up and finish it that way for the next 3 hours or so. Again, it's gonna take about 6 hours, between 5 and 6 hours to finish cooking. Maybe a little bit less than that. Make sure you get all the ends on it, as you can see. And don't be shy with the rub. It's a rub. Don't be shy. Be generous. Yeah, see that? Okay. Alrighty. That's looking good. We'll also be doing some sausage, some boudin, maybe some chicken. But for now, we're just gonna start with these ribs since they're gonna take the longest. Okay, we just finished prepping the ribs. We got the fire going on. I'm gonna use a little bit of apple cider to keep it a little bit moist. Also give it a little sweet taste to these ribs. This is gonna keep it moist. I'm also gonna be creating my my smoke. I'm gonna be using pecan wood to create the smoke. It's gonna give it that the little pink ring to it. So we're about to put this on the pit. Let me see what we got there. Hi, Ma. So this is where the pits are gonna go. Like I said earlier, it's gonna be about 6 hours. It's gonna be about a 6 hour, 5 to 6 hours smoking. On and off, I'm gonna be throwing some of this pecan wood on it to create this little smoke on it. Drop that chunk over here. So about every hour or so, for about the next 3 hours, that's gonna give me my smoke I'm looking for. As you can see right here, these ribs are good to go. They've been marinating for about an hour now. Bone down, always. Keep it a bone down. Now you know what? I'm gonna put it on top. And these ones over here, which is the back ribs, are gonna go at the bottom. Later on, within the next couple of hours, I'm gonna be throwing some boudin, some sausage, some maybe chicken. I don't know. Again, I'm gonna leave this like this for the next couple of hours. I'm gonna come and check on it. I'm gonna spray it with some chicken beef broth. Make sure they don't dry out on you. They shouldn't dry on me anyways. But we're gonna keep on heating up with that little chicken broth, beef broth. I'm sorry, to keep them moist. In about 2 hours, what we're gonna do, we're gonna flip this so we can get an even cooking on these ribs. And should be about 275. That's what we're looking at. We'll check the temperature and within the next 30-45 minutes. Close the pit. About an hour later, let's take a look at these ribs. See what's going on with them. They've been smoking for about an hour and 15 minutes. This is my first time checking them. Let me open this pit. Okay, there you go. What we're gonna do is we're gonna heat them up a little bit with just chicken, beef broth. Not working. You guys see that? You see how the bone is pulling back? That's what you want right there. This beef broth, what it's gonna do is gonna give it a little extra flavor to it. Keep it moist, obviously. So this is a big piece of meat. Same thing with him. With it. You see the bone how it's pulling back? That's what I'm talking about. Still got a while to go. We'll see. Okay, you guys see the wood right there? I just put a little pecan wood on it. Let's give it a little more. I like a little smoky taste to it. That should be enough for the next hour or so. Look at these. We'll come back to it in a minute. Let's take a look at what we got so far going on. It's been smoking for about an hour and a half. You guys can see the smoke coming out. Pecan wood. Oh, smells good. Come here. Bring it over here. I want you to take a look at this. Let me see the phone. Let's take a look at this. Ah, look at that. You see those ribs? Bone peeling back. The meat peeling back from the bone. You see that over here? And they're looking good. Let's test them. Yeah, look at this. Let's take a look at this. Again, they've been smoking for about an hour and a half. I'm about 154. I need to get to about 195, maybe 200 degrees, and then internal temperature of 195, 200, and that's when we're gonna wrap them up. Again, you see the bone peeling back? That's what I'm talking about. Obviously. Let's take a look at this. This thing has been smoking about at least 3 hours. I already put some sausage in there, some boudins. Take a look at this, guys. You see the sausage has cracking up already? You see that? The bone right there? Let's take a look at the temperature of this rib. I'm looking at should be about 170. Let's see what I got. Put in the thickest part. That is at 163, 167, 169. Yeah, that's what I thought, about 170. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wrap them up for the next. I'm gonna wrap them up until it hits internal temperature of 200, and it should be good to go. Look at that. Look at those ribs. Look at the bone right there, falling off. You see the bone right there? All right. Let's take a look at the final product to wrap this video up. I just finished cutting out the ribs. Look at that. Yeah, see that? That's juicy right there. And see a little pink ring going around? Let's take a look at this one. Man, moist. That's what I'm talking about. Anyways, that's MVI barbecue at its best. Again, MVI.